Good YouTube, welcome back to Froze Bets. Got another free pigs video for y'all today. A little bit of a quick one since this one is a little bit late. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss any of my posts. And let's get straight into the picks, boys. So first of all, this was yesterday's PrizePicks slip that I gave out to y'all. Unfortunately, St. Brown and Bates don't go the way that we wanted them to. St. Brown, unfortunately, it was very touchdown dependent. So if he didn't score a touchdown, it was not a good chance that he would hit this fantasy score. He does get a little bit close to it, over halfway, but honestly, he wasn't really getting that much action that night. And like I said, it would have been better to just bet on like Montgomery or Gibbs for like a touchdown. And then Bates obviously makes the game-winning field goal, so that does not come through for us. But the Fox and Smart pick were on point, and so is the Goff passing touchdowns one, and so is Newberry, guys. So honestly, it was just these two that were not great picks, and was it a 4 out of 6 for us? So I'll take the 4 out of 6, and we can try and do some better correlation next time. But I'm not too upset about this one. It could have been honestly like a touchdown or like a couple plays. It could have went a lot differently. So I'm not too upset about it. And then on underdog, if we go to our results, go to the pick 'em. Unfortunately, all three of the picks that I gave y'all missed yesterday. Iwobi goes on 2 shots on target, over 1.5, or sorry, over 0.5. And then the 3-man obviously also misses. And the 6-man went 5 out of 6, which really sucks. All of these would have went the wrong direction, so that sucks as well, guys. But let's lock in some new picks today. It's a new day. We got some new picks. And so far, in terms of the parlays from yesterday, the Lions money line one hit, obviously. And we're still waiting on Boise State today, which is about to go on. And I got a bunch of picks for y'all for that game, so let's lock in. So here on PrizePicks, let's look at the board. We have some pretty decent picks today in terms of college basketball, college football, and some NBA. So let's see what kind of action we got going on. And like I said, guys, I'm not going to take too much of your time in this video. Just going to find the best props. Now, first, Jakusionis, I don't even know how to say this name, has good value on the under his fantasy score. Less than 29.5. I'm not going to go too crazy into the analysis on this, but it's about a 57% chance to go under. Projected for about 29.19. Sportsbooks have him at 26. About a 51% chance he goes under at 26. So at 29.5, pretty good value here. And he's higher on PrizePicks than he is an underdog, so easily going under there. And our next pick is going to be Ashton Jeanty under his 29.5 fantasy score. Now, on PrizePicks, this is not a good pick, guys. As we can see on underdog, it's about 34.26. His projection is about 25.75. Now, with the line difference here, what we can do is go to Ashton Jeanty and middle his fantasy score and not be in such a bad spot here. So what I'm going to do, go over on just Ashton Jeanty at 29. He could easily go over here. And on underdog, we go to the same player, Ashton Jeanty, and we take his under on fantasy score if it's still available. Of course it is. And there's a 3-line difference on underdog and PrizePicks, which is still a good prop line difference, guys. And guys, our next good play is going to be in the NBA tonight with Clint Capella. This game's coming up pretty soon here, so I would lock this one in. Under 28 fantasy score is a good pick here. At 29, he's heavily favored on the under. So at 28, we're still getting some good value here. So what I'm going to do here is take the under, and we have 3 fantasy score props here. Feeling good about it. So far, we have a couple picks on PrizePicks and underdog. And then Yabusele also is a good under pick. Sixers game here. So Yabusele under his fantasy score. And we have a nice little 4-man pick here if you can find 2 more. Mario Williams under his 3.5 receptions on Tulane is also a good pick that I like here. Like I said, guys, I'm not going too crazy with the analysis on them. It's just if these picks are still up, they're good value, good EV. So right now we have 5 picks on PrizePicks. And Malachi Hughes, we can go under on his fantasy score as well. And just have a full fade for Tulane here. So Malachi Hughes, it was up earlier at a higher fantasy score line, I believe. And it's still projected to be lower. So I think what we're going to do is still take the under here for Malachi Hughes. Now, obviously, he has been getting quite a bit, but going against Army, a pretty good defense here. I think this is a good spot for him to go under projection-wise. And as you can see, we have a little 6-man slip here for college football, NBA, and some college basketball today. So we'll lock this one in, pot $5 on it. Don't really think it. Don't really overthink it much. And there we go. We have a PrizePicks slip for the boys. Okay, and now we can look at the underdog board and see if we have any good value on there as well. Now, obviously, Ashton Jeanty was the best under fantasy score prop here, as you can see. about a 60% chance for him to go under at 33.45. Now I believe he's at 32.25. So still a good bet, but they've been bumping him down quite a bit here. Micah PV, college basketball, over 27.5. I don't hate that one as well. We can just add him to the slip. Kind of a weird name, but oh well. 27.7.25, excuse me, here on the under, projected for about 35 for some reason. So the line here is not agreeing with the sports book. As we can see, the sportsbook has him at 34.15. The under's heavily favored here, so we're going to go over on his fantasy score. And this is another good bet here. Jared McCain also over 2.5 rebounds. McCain has been playing well, probably looking like the rookie of the year so far. And if his rebounds are up, it's up, but they're giving us negative money for it, which I'm not really feeling too good about. And actually, what a better pick would be Josh Giddey over his 24.5 PRAs here. As we can see, the line on here, 24.50, 55% chance to hit. As we have quite a bit of good underdog bets today, as we can see, quite a few over 54% chance to hit. So if you guys want to go through these props and just take a look, lock some of these picks in, throw some slips. But honestly, what I'm going to do here is take Josh Giddey over his PRAs, lock it into the slip. And they got a nice little 3-man on underdog here. And we'll go ahead and pop $10 on that one. And we're feeling good about this little parlay we got going on here. PrizePicks 6-man here. Some esports, some NFL, and some NBA tonight. So if you guys want to lock this one in, also some MMA as well. So if you guys want to lock this one in, nice little 6-man parlay here. So 2 AI slips for y'all today that y'all can lock in for absolutely free. Boys, last pick tonight's going to be my favorite pick, which is Boise State money line paired up with Oregon money line. These are my 2 favorite college football teams right now. And they're going to go deep in the playoffs, I think. And I really like what Boise State's doing. Last time they played UNLV, they obviously won as well. And I think it's not even going to be close this time. I think Boise State's going to take it. Honestly, you could take the point spread or you could take the money line. But I like the money line here for Boise State. And I'm pairing it up with Oregon because Oregon against Penn State is just not going to be pretty, guys. Oregon, the defense is just insane. Penn State, obviously, Drew Lar and Tyler Warren, a great combo. But that Oregon defense is going to smother them, guys. And they're not going to be able to keep up with Oregon. They just have too many weapons. So I'm locking this one in. Obviously, I only put $5 on this one, but I would put even more on that one if I were you guys. I have a couple bets across, kind of paired up with Boise State and Oregon. So what I'm taking at this strategy is just doing like a bunch of little picks. And usually they all cash out and we get a bigger payout towards that. But yeah, guys, all those picks are going to be in my Telegram chat. So all you got to do is just go to the first link in the description. $10 a month for all the AI picks I send out, all the straights, all the little parlays, and all these slips that I send out every single day, guys. You guys get first access to them, get to lock them in early so you don't have to worry about bumps or less money going your way. That's what I'm here for, boys. I'm locking them in. $10 a month. FrozeBet Sport Chat. Guys, join the team. Let's do it. Get this video to 10 likes, guys. I know we can do it. And let's lock in. We got a bunch of games going on tonight, so let's watch some games. And have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.